In a disturbing incident reported from the Suddaguntepalya BTM layout in Bengaluru, a young man was caught on camera misbehaving with a woman in public in the early hours of the 4th of March. The accused was seen inappropriately touching the woman and engaging in obscene behavior as she walked along the road. Now, reports say that the man approached her from behind and behaved in an indecent and vulgar manner, as the CCTV images are showing you as we speak. Following a complaint by a local resident, the police registered an FIR under the Protection of Women from Sexual Offences Act. The complaint is currently against unidentified individuals. The incident reportedly occurred around 2 a.m. Police are scanning the CCTV footage and gathering inputs from local residents to identify both the woman and the accused. Now, as part of the investigation, they're also collecting statements from all those concerned and all those living near the area where this incident took place. Words coming in from Karnataka's Home Minister, who says he has instructed the police commissioner to increase beat patrolling. But this shocking incident caught on CCTV camera, so far, no clue as to who the offender is. And more importantly, the remarks by Home Minister Parameshwara causing outrage.
I have already advised the Commissioner to take very serious action in this particular case, and I have already advised them to increase the night beat, even daytime, not necessarily night only, but even daytime also. I have asked them to be more vigilant, and also the presence of police itself will deter somebody who goes against the law. So I have asked the Commissioner to increase the beat, both night and day, so that this kind of street incidents, will not happen. BJP doesn't tolerate good things. We have taken care of law and order so seriously. See, yesterday there was a Ram Navami festival, and we were very careful in looking after the people, where they have these celebrations. And no incident happened yesterday. And this itself shows that we are definitely doing a good job.
And now we have my colleague Mohammad Wajula joining us live from Bengaluru for the latest. Waji, the words and the remarks. We also have a very special guest joining us. We have Ms. Kutti Padmini with us. Thank you so much, Kutti Padmini, for taking time out to be with us. I'm just going to come to you. Before that, let's just understand as to what exactly has gone on before we come to you. Vajji, those remarks by Home Minister of Karnataka, Parameshwara, sparking an outrage, saying the fact that such kind of things just happen in big cities. But it's like that dialogue.
It's not at all acceptable.
Absolutely
it's not. At all acceptable. See, from 2023, the rapes and molestation in Bangalore has increased by 1,300 cases. By 2024, it's already 2,000 cases. So, and a Home Minister who's also a father, he has a daughter. How can he say that these things happens? It happens very coolly, he's saying, but he has to take care. No, he's a Home Minister. If women are not seriously taken and not protected, where will they go? They voted for you because they were confident that they'll be protected, right?
Yeah, absolutely. Kutti Padmini, stay with us. Vajji, that is a simple question, isn't it? Mr. Parameshwara's words saying that it's like a dialogue from DDLJ, isn't it? Bade shehron mein aise choti cheez hote rehte hain. That's the kind of line.
It's not clear. It's connecting with some other voice also.
Just coming to you, Kutti Padmini.
Hindi news is also coming.
Kutti Padmini, just coming to you, fixing your audio as well. Just stay with us. We'll just fix your audio. Vajji, please go ahead.
Well, yes, Krishna, what he said is really shocking. While it's also shocking what the incident happened, and expecting that answer from the Home Minister, especially at a time like this, where the students of that particular area, because I have gone to that spot, I've spoken to them, and those students were shocked when they saw those videos which I showed them, and they couldn't believe that this happened in their area. And these are especially bylanes in SG Palya. We have to understand what SG Palya is. SG Palya is a big area which is surrounded by two universities, Dharmaram University, Christ University, Gausia University. Now, these universities have a lot of students who come from different parts of the city, and that is the area where they have their PGs and everything. And it's not one-off incident that has happened in SG Palya. For the last 10, 15, 10, 12 years, a lot of incidents have happened in that particular. And this is extremely shocking because despite having your night patrol, despite having your beat patrol, if incidents like this happen, that means the people don't have the fear of the law. And that is what you can see over here. He was following her. We don't know for how long he was following. It was 2 in the night. Was following them for so long. There was no cop around where he would be deterred. So that is one thing. And then he comes and grabs her at a place which is very narrow. You can see that lane. It is two bikes can just cover that entire road, and that is what that place is. I have visited that spot. I've spoken to students over there. They could not believe something like this. One of the students who was in the nearby building said, I heard a noise at around 2 o'clock, but there was nobody down, because we can see them immediately running from that spot. So this incident happening at SG Palya, where a lot of students especially stay, and these are areas where Hoysala alone will not be able to help you. You should have your night cheetahs also going in these lanes, making sure that everything is safe in the by-lanes especially, because these are the by-lanes where crime happens, and that is especially something that the government should show. Right now, when we spoke with the DCP also, Sara Fatima, she also said that there are 5 teams that are looking into it. The reason why they're not able to find the culprit even after 3 days of this incident is because the cameras that have captured his face, his face is not clear in them, and it's night time. So they have upped the ante. They've allotted more teams to look into various places. They are going around, and she hopes that they will catch them in some time in a few days. In a couple of days especially.
Yeah, hopefully they catch in a couple of days. Kutti Padmini, I hope you can hear me better now. You can hear me clearly.
Sure, sir. Actually, Home Minister is saying regarding BJP, it's not about BJP or Congress. Any government should give the protection to the women. See the CCTV footage, absolutely none of the faces are seen. And if the girl has not come forward to identify the face, naturally she must be scared. She must be scared about her future. She must be scared about acid attacks in the city. So many things are happening. So more than the girl coming out forward to come and give a complaint, if the CCTV footage is really proper and good lighting is there, then we ourselves can identify the man. No, then it will be much easier for the police. What is wrong? Why can't they put good street lights? Why can't they put good CCTV, good quality cameras? Why this kind of a lethargy in their, kind of treatment regarding whenever it comes to women, they don't care at all. It's not only, right. He also has a daughter. How he can let this and say, no, it's very common. Will it be common for his family? You tell me. I'm very upset, sir. This is not the way a Home Minister should speak.
Absolutely not. Absolutely not. And you're talking about India's IT capital, so to speak, Kutti Padmini. I mean, Bengaluru, IT capital, so many people from across the country go to Bengaluru to stay. So many women from across the country and even across the world come to Bengaluru to stay. Is this the quality? And he's talking about increasing the patrolling, beat patrolling at this stage. The area where this has happened is where all the young people come and stay. The scariest part is that it's not new. It's been happening, from what we understand, it's been happening for the last 10, 15 years.
Very true, sir. Very true. That's why I said it's not about which government is ruling.
Yeah.
Whoever it is, protection has to be given, and they have to, increase the patrolling, increase the camera quality, and increase good lighting. And also they should increase, like putting a lot of apps where the women can immediately switch on to the police apps, where they can immediately inform the police that some crime, incident is happening there. Like in Tamil Nadu, we have a crime app. Something like that has to come there also. So immediately, they can plug into that, or they can switch on that app so that, they can be saved, or at least police can come immediately. And in such a big area, and today you see lots of students, youngsters, all are looking at Bangalore only. A lot of women are in Bangalore only. It's very, very unfortunate. It's not happening in Bombay, but it's happening more and more in Bangalore, which is a, more conservative city, actually, if you look into it. So it's very, very sad. And let Minister, take charges more, take the reins on his hand and try to, look into it very, very seriously, instead of saying, no, it all happens. It's very common to happen like this. It's not common, sir. It is not common for any parent. It is not common for a mother like me. It is definitely, not common. We are upset about it.
Of all the people who should not call it common, it has to be the Home Minister who doesn't have no business calling it common in the first place. Kutti Padmini, stay with us. Our correspondent, in fact, spoke to the DCP, Deputy Commissioner of Police of Bengaluru. Let's listen into that.
I have with me DCP Sara Fatima of the South Division. Ma'am, a shocking incident has come to light. What is the first thought? What is the investigation going about?
We have taken up the case once we saw the video on the social media platform. We are investigating it. We have got certain footages of whoever was the stalker, whatever we call him as an offender. So we will catch him at the earliest.
Have you had a chance to speak to the victim anyway?
Yes, we have identified, we have spoken to them, and we have built a confidence, and we have assured whoever is involved in this offense, we will bring him to the books.
Also, why is it taking so long for the police? Is it because of the night? Is it the incident happened in the night, or the lack of CCTV footage? If you can give more clarity.
See, the footage what has come out, it is one of the residential cameras footage, and there is no clarity on the face of the offender, and it's you. And yesterday when we have registered, it was the footage was out by the third person, so it took time for us to identify whoever is the complainant footage, then identifying the victims. Now we are after the accused. Because of the clarity and it was in the night, it is taking little time.
Also, social media is in a lot of buzz. They've called it unsafe city, law and order situation. What would you want to tell them?
No, yes. Sometimes these incidents will take place. It doesn't mean that they are not safe. Every night we see a lot of women folk work day and night, and it is one of the IT sector hubs which runs all 24/7, most of the companies in these divisions and all whole the Bangalore city. One unfortunate incident has occurred, and we will bring the accused to the books.
Kutti Padmini, in fact, Sara Fatima, the DCP of Bengaluru, is also saying the same thing. The incidents like this can happen. Doesn't mean that the safety of women in Bengaluru is threatened or the safety has come down any further.
It's very clearly saying a lot of women are working day and night. That means day and night you should also increase your patrolling there, right? Night jeep should go, and they make sure that otherwise I think every woman before leaving has to call the police and say, look, I finished my work, I'm going to go out. Now please, take care until I reach home. So this is the kind of thing I think every woman has to do. Then what they are going to do, I don't understand. Because she's also saying that, a lot of women are working day and night, and they're going out in the night, because naturally once they finish it's a US time. In IT, people have to work during the night. Because that is the US time, so they have to work, they have to finish their work, and they have to log out and they have to go out. And when they are going out, there is no safety. And if the face is not seen clear, now these kind of culprits can even put mask in the face and come. Then what happens?
Right.
Then how will you identify the guy? Right? Next time they will further change their face and come. So somehow there has to be a solution. They have to make a committee. They have to decide how they will protect the young children who are working like this, who are coming out of the office in the late night, or give them some kind of an assurance before leaving, that most of the things has to be informed to the police. Something has to be there. And girls also, I'm requesting here, even though here luckily 2 people have traveled together, at least another girl could have immediately called police. I don't know what happened. They should also here have to go together, 4 or 5 people. Nowadays traveling in taxis is also becoming very, very dangerous. So I don't understand how these children are going to be protected.
Absolutely.
So definitely government has to bring in some new laws and more security for the young children.
Absolutely. Kutti Padmini, stay with us. Let's take a look at this ground report from where this particular incident took place.
We are right now at the very spot where a shameful incident and a shocking incident happened on the 4th of April. This is the very spot where a woman who's walking around at 2 o'clock in the night might be coming back from some place, but she was walking over here, going back to her PG, when an unidentified man groped her, molested her on the road right in front of this particular CCTV camera, which my camera person is showing you right now. It was captured by this CCTV camera, and this is the very spot where she yelled when she was groped by the people. People in the building heard her noise, but nobody came out to help, is what we've learnt. And what we also understand is that this entire road is filled with PGs where students from different parts of the city, country come here to study at universities which are around by. I have a few students here. You go over this place. place every now and then, and how do you feel about
This is the route that we take to university every day, and I think it's horrible to hear an incident like this happen here and there is no action taken until now. And I think the kind of rents that people pay here are exorbitant, and for the kind of security that these people are offering us, I think it's what a shameful act it is. And I've personally never had a bad experience walking through these places, but I feel like if girls particularly need to face something of this sort when they are in university, I think the people here, the security needs to look into it.
You guys move around on a daily basis. Do you see police vehicle moving around doing the vigilance?
Not in this particular area.
Yeah, not on this side, but we see.
But maybe on the main roads it happens.
Vehicles on the by-lanes where you don't
Yes,
see
yeah,
it.
we don't see it.
Okay. So what we've understood so far is in the by-lanes there is not that much of a protection where you see police people around, but on the main roads is what we've learned there is police, but it's a high time that the authorities look into these things, because you have cheetahs which can move around in these areas. So it's more important that the police make sure that the by-lanes are also safe for these students, because this is the place where they walk around. Though there could be security, there could be CCTV camera, but it's not sufficient enough, because only if you get to know about the incident after it's captured in a CCTV film, then it's no use. Things should have happened before incidents happen. So it's an appeal to the authorities and to everyone watching, be safe and make sure that you are vigilant, and if you hear something like this from anyone, come out and help. Bringing you this is me, Vajul, along with my camera person, Guru Charan, for News 9.
Right, Kuti Padmini, there are two things I want to ask you. One is the fact that that woman yelled for help, but nobody came outside. You're talking about a place where there are students who take that route every day. How come there wasn't enough CCTV cameras or lighting or protection or patrolling in that area so far? It's not like students came to that area yesterday. These both are sad, tragic realities. The fact that nobody came to help the woman, and the fact that that place was, and the fact that the place is so unsecured.
Yeah, when that child is telling that every day we take this route only,
Yeah.
but there is absolutely no patrolling happening this side, nor any security this side, but only on the main road. See, always in main road, the calamity never happens. It happens always in the dark shades of these kind of roads only. So definitely now police has to do something about it, and not people coming out from, even though she screamed, maybe it was deep night, they were under very deep sleep, or why people mostly say they don't want to get into trouble. That is also not right. People should also come out. If somebody would have opened the door, definitely she would have got, some help. And they could have easily caught that man, whoever is that cheater was, or whoever is that, the troublesome guy is. But I would say now this has become a very good example, good lesson for all of us. So kindly, police should immediately take action on all these kind of gullies, not just only this one gully, because
Right.
immediately nothing is to happen on this particular gully now. But they have to make sure of from the college what are all the gullies there they have. They should try to add more cameras, add more lights, and also patrolling should happen very often, every 20 minutes or every 10 minutes, like this, so that people are aware that their safety is there. And I request even the children also, please, like you all join together and walk. Don't go alone hereafter. What else can be done, right? Carry a pepper spray, carry whatever is possible.
Yeah.
You have to protect yourself also. We cannot put everything because the government is not moving. So at least you people try and protect yourself as much as possible.
All right, I'm afraid I'll leave it at that. Completely out of time here on that discussion. Kuti Padmini, thank you so much for taking time out to be with us
Thank
here
you.
on News 9. Moving away from that, thousands of teachers who suddenly lost their jobs after the Supreme Court's verdict met West Bengal's Chief Minister Mamata Banerjee at Kolkata's Netaji Indoor Stadium. Mamata Banerjee vowed to give unconditional support to these teachers and said that the battle will be fought legally. Mamata Banerjee also promised alternative employment to the teachers and told them since the termination letter has not been given to them, they must not stop going to work. She said, and I quote, I have to think about all sides of judgment. If the good judgment does not prevail, if Supreme Court does not give the jobs back, all those who have lost their jobs, Mamata government will give them their jobs back in other departments. The Supreme Court On the 3rd of April, upheld the Calcutta High Court's order cancelling the appointments of over 25,700 teachers and non-teaching staff recruited through the 2016 West Bengal School Service Commission exams. The bench, led by Chief Justice Sanjeev Khanna, declared the entire selection process vitiated, manipulated and tainted beyond repair. The court found shocking irregularities, including marks that were fraudulently increased for favoured candidates, lower ranked candidates being selected over higher ranked ones, while only around 24,600 jobs or posts were advertised, more than 25,700 appointments were made. Original OMR sheets were allegedly destroyed to cover up the scam. The court refused to differentiate between tainted and clean candidates, stating that the entire process was compromised. The ruling is a massive blow to the Trinamool Congress government in West Bengal, which had defended the recruitment process. Chief Minister Mamata Banerjee, while vowing to comply with the court's order, personally rejected the verdict, calling it unfair to innocent candidates.
আমরা চাই কোনো যোগ্য ব্যক্তি যেন চাকরি না যায়, এটা আমরা অলওয়েজ চাই। কিন্তু ব্যাপারটা কিভাবে বলা হচ্ছে, বলছে 26-এ ভোটে পরাজয় হলে আমরা চাকরি করে দেব। যারা বলছেন, আমি একটা কথা আপনাদের বলি, তারপরে আপনাদের কথায় আমরা কি করতে পারি আমি আসব। তার কারণ কদিন ধরে আমাকে প্রচণ্ডভাবে যে মানুষটা জানে না কি হয়েছে, যে মানুষটা কোনো ব্যাপারে আমি চ্যালেঞ্জ করে বলছি, আমি আমার জীবনে জেনে শুনে কোনো পানিশমেন্ট কাউকে দিইনি এবং মনে রাখবেন জেনে শুনে কারো চাকরি খাইনি। তাই অনেক বদ হজম হওয়া সত্ত্বেও আমি সিপিএম এর একটারও চাকরি খাইনি, যারা 34 বছর অনেক অন্যায় করে।
সব স্টেক হোল্ডারকে বলার সুযোগ দিয়েছেন। তিনি কোটি কোটি টাকা খরচ করে লয়ার দিয়ে তিনি অযোগ্যদের বাঁচানোর জন্য যোগ্যদের বলি দেওয়ার ব্যবস্থা করেছেন। 16 বারেও একবারেও যোগ্য অযোগ্য তালিকা প্লেস করেনি। আমরা ভারতীয় জনতা পার্টির নেতৃত্বে 30 ডিসেম্বর 2024 এসএসসির চেয়ারম্যান সিদ্ধার্থ মজুমদারের সঙ্গে দেখা করতে চাই। তিনি দেখা করেননি, তার সচিব দেখা করেন। সেখানে আমরা বলি 7 জানুয়ারি 2025 ডেট রয়েছে। আপনারা যদি যোগ্যদের তালিকা এক্ষুনি সাবমিট না করেন, তাহলে যা গতি প্রকৃতি হিয়ারিং এ আমরা দেখছি, সকলের চাকরি চলে যাবে। ইটস এ মেজর ব্লান্ডার হবে। আমি মুখ্যমন্ত্রীকে বিরোধী দলনেতা হিসেবে আপনার কথার ভিত্তিতে আমি আপনাকে অনুরোধ করি, দাবি করি, আপনি যে রিভিশন পিটিশন করছেন, আজকে এসএসসি করেছে, আপনি সুপ্রিম কোর্টে যোগ্য তালিকাটা ফেলে দেন, তাহলে বাকি অযোগ্য দুধ আর জল আলাদা হয়ে যাবে।
And with that, it's a wrap here in this edition of Top Stories. Thank you so much for watching. This is Krishna Kumar.